What's going on, Outriders? Welcome to my final video on the Technomancer skill trees. If you would like to check out the other two trees, Pestilence and Shaman, those videos will be down below. And make sure to check them out, there's a lot of information there. This video is going to cover the damage dealing tree, Destruction. For those of you Technomancers that want to have your big weapons and turrets doing most of the work, you're in luck. The Destruction tree mainly focuses on anomaly power and ordnance abilities such as shrapnel, pain launchers, and tools of destruction. But it also does have some toxic related abilities, if you're into that. And if you have no idea what anomaly power actually does, it increases your skill's damage. So if you're going to be using skills over weapons, you're in the right place. The first skill in the tree is the generic Anomaly Fueled, which will increase your anomaly power by 6%. And trust me, you're going to be seeing a lot of that in this tree. At the first junction, we have Ordnance Technician that reduces ordnance skills cooldowns by 15%. And then we have Disturbance Coating, which reduces your resistance piercing by 15%. Personally here, I love cooldowns, so Ordnance Tech for me here. We have another Anomaly Fueled, but this one is connected to a keystone skill, Brain Freeze, which makes every melee skill apply Toxic. I talk a lot about Toxic in the Pestilence video, but to be quick here, Toxic has the power to do some real damage on high HP enemies, but I don't see many players meleeing a lot, so I'm not sure how I feel about this skill. The next junction is Anetaplates, which increases resistance by 20%, and Welcome Shot, which makes your first shot after reloading deal bonus damage equal to 15% of your anomaly power. This could be a big bonus for sniping DPS, and I did see a rumor on Reddit that there could be a 1-bullet sniper rifle, which means every time after you reload, you'll be getting that bonus damage. We have another anomaly power up ahead, and you guys will have some choices here. Either taking Wipeout, which means enemies under 30% HP take 20% more damage. And I do really like this one. It'll make finishing low HP enemies easier and increase the DPS on the final third of the boss. Then we have an Adrenalizing Antenna, which means activating decay skills such as Blighted Turret and Blighted Rounds increase you and your teammates' weapon damage by 30% for 10 seconds. The next junction is Ordnance Tech again for another 15% cooldown on ordnance skills, and Toxicologist. Toxic applied on enemies will last 30% longer. See, I do like both of these skills. You could have a 30% cooldown reduction if you took the first Ordnance Tech as well, but the Toxicologist could work, and I'll get into that towards the end. We have another Anomaly Boost, which is connected to the Keystone Skill Heavy Absorption, which means when you activate an ordnance skill, it increases life leech by 15% for 7 seconds. And this could be a huge heal for yourself, as skill leech will heal you from a percentage of your total damage, and this could help a ton in huge fights, especially if you're throwing your shrapnel everywhere or throwing your turret out to deal all the damage. The next junction has another Anomaly Field. I swear there are so many in this tree. And Decay Toxin, which increases toxic damage by 20%. Now we move into another Disturbance Coating, increasing your resistance piercing by 15%. And here we can move into some skills for more ordnance focused players with Vitality Magnet, which increases skill leech by 6%, and then the Keystone skill Armored Unit, which means when you activate an ordnance skill, it increases your armor by 15% for 15 seconds. I find these two to be very necessary in the higher difficulties, as you're going to need a lot of survivability. And if you're going to be using your ordinances a lot, this is something to look out for. And now we move into yet another Anomaly Fueled, which is connected to another Keystone skill that decreases elite damage against you and teammates by 10%. This is going to be a must take, because any decrease in damage by elites should be taken. It's even a passive, which means you don't have to do anything, and you get this reduction. Please, take this skill. And we're in the home stretch, guys. We have another Keystone skill, Emergency Transfusion, which doubles skill leech when health drops below 30%. Again, as we get to the end of this tree, all these skills are quite good. The last junction has, you guessed it, another Anomaly Fueled, and Decay Toxin. And ending the tree is the Anomaly Power Super Buff Tech Bond. Activating an ordnance skill increases anomaly power by 50% for 10 seconds. This is going to be a huge buff for all your skills' damage. And we don't even know the cooldown for this ability, or even if it has one. So we could be seeing a huge damage increase every time you use a skill. That could be crazy. Now, as far as builds, it'll take 13 points to get to the last skill, Tech Bond. I would lean a lot towards the ordnance skills myself, since I'll probably be spamming them constantly, especially Shrapnel. You'd have mines for days. And on top of the skill leech and getting the bonus armor, that could be a very good build actually. As far as Keystone skills go, Heavy Absorption Having more skill leech to heal yourself is gonna be awesome. The keystone ability about reducing elite damage by 10%, I feel like it has to be necessary. I mean, it is only 10%, but if the elites are doing huge damage, that could save your life. Armored unit I feel is a must for survivability. And what I found interesting is the amount of skills that focus on toxic in the destruction tree. I think mixing in a build with destruction pestilence could be a great idea. I'm not 100% sure if the toxic is affected by anomaly power though. But if it is, it could melt enemies. You could even go up and take the wipeout ability, which connects to the shaman tree, and give yourself more survivability. Now, I haven't mentioned this in my other videos, but all of these could change at any moment, because, well, we're not even at the demo yet. But I am going to save some of the big build ideas closer to launch. And this sums up the destruction tree, guys. Let me know what you think of the tree and some ideas that you have as well. I'll have my pestilent shaman overviews down below again. Outriders is looking to be fantastic, and the demo is nearly upon us. I can't wait to see all you out there in Enoch. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like on the video, and if you want more Outriders content, sub to the channel. And until next time, peace.